What's up? It's your boy Alex here again. Yep, really taking out. Let's go, baby. Yeah, I'm reacting to a guy called Alex Maldo. As you can see here, a small YouTuber actually that does videos on YouTube boxes a bit and fake and all that stuff actually. Really good guy. I don't like the video actually, but he's done a tennis actually. He's done a tennis update for 2022, obviously. I'm reacting to his tennis actually. And yeah. I don't know, well, I know actually, he did tell this way back, and if it was over here, uh, ad, ad. Yep, so, he did tell this over here, he did tell this over here, let me move my thing over here, he did tell this over here, actually, with, where he put, money kits, food, and slaw, somebody, lemon boom, then got rich for some reason, then the one, dog poop, put Bryce, Holder, NA Productions, Fuji, Alex himself then, rapping himself, but alright. Half Decent, Slim, Vin Hacker, Austin, and Deji. After I is KSI, Jarvis, and to the holder. Bonzi and Logan Paul, pretty effing good. Um, Logan, Gib, and Face Sensing. And God tier is Deadpool and Hollywood. Now, I disagree with this actually. I don't, but this I disagree with like only two or three actually. I do disagree with where KSI is actually. I think he should be in like I think somewhere. I mean, he could be Logan Paul, but I know Logan Paul will probably get the best of him if he fought that today. But I'll take KSI should be somewhere in pretty effing good. Maybe not. I think Face should go down a tier to I, and maybe KSI should be pretty effing good. Also, definitely also Time Woodland what actually. He should be down to pretty effing good too, because he lost to Deadpool and Owen too, so you know. Can't put something that good to him never wanna fight. Even though Time Woodland will probably knock some really actually like knock a lot of the people out though. Except for Deadpool obviously. He beat him twice. And maybe Logan Paul will give him a good challenge actually. Maybe Logan Paul could actually beat Time Woodley, I'm not gonna lie to you. KSI, hmm. KSI, you never know, but he'll be a good challenge with KSI though. Anyway, let's get to the video. Let's go.
Maldo's updated YouTube boxing tier list. Now,
Oh,
I have had over 1 week to fully digest the terrible event that was Showstar Boxing. And listen, I even saw Showstar post on Instagram trying to apologize for how dysfunctional the whole event was. But hey, Showstar, come here. If you don't give me a refund, I don't give a fuck. JK, please put me on Showstar too. I'll do anything. Anyway, as some of you may know, I made a tier list video about 2 months ago, and if you ask me, it's the best tier list out there. I don't really even think it's up for debate anymore. And if you need a reminder, this is what the old tier list looked like. So today, I'm basically going to just update that tier list and add some new people to it. So without further ado, let's get to roasting people. Let's get to ranking people. All right, first person we got to rank is.
What gonna say that?
Need a reminder, this is what the old tier list looked like. So today I'm basically going to just update that tier list and add some new people to it. So without further ado, let's get to roasting people. Let's get to ranking people. Alright, first
Roasting people like that.
person we got to rank is Austin Sprints. Now, I did not watch this fight on my live stream watch party because I was too busy leaking my credit card information trying to buy that pay-per-view on those shit servers. But I did watch the fight about 15 minutes before I started recording this video, and bro, Austin Sprints is a different type of ass. So let's just make this quick. He belongs in dog shit. Alright, next up we got Stromedy, and while I was trying to buy the pay-per-view on my live stream, I deadass had people in my chat saying things like, "Oh my god, Stromedy's actually good, holy shit." So naturally, I thought to myself, oh wow, wow, maybe I made a mistake. Maybe Stromedy isn't as bad as I thought he was. But no, people in my chat were just off a perk 9,000 because that man Stromedy sucked. And that's why after I beat the cringy shit out of NNA Productions, I'm coming for you next, Stromedy. Matter of fact, I'm coming for all the 3 a.m. YouTubers out here damaging the youth. I want all that 3 a.m. witching hour smoke, bro. Anyway, he goes in dog shit. Alright, next up we got dog shit.
Oh, come on now. Really? Are you about these guys are all in the bottom tier? Really? Somebody won his fan man, so he's barely the upper tier now. Like, come on. It wasn't really that good actually, but come on now. He should be upper tier. Like, wow. Just wow. He should be upper tier, man. Should be upper tier. Hold on, yeah, definitely down there.
Alright, next up we got Salt Poppy, and before I even rank this man, I gotta get something off my chest. I am sincerely sorry for everything I said, Salt Poppy.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Is that his whole act? Like, does this guy not talk? Is that part of his gig? Like, bro, that's who they have fighting on this event? I mean, I just had no idea you were so funny and good at boxing. And you know what? You really proved me wrong, and it's very inspiring. And sincerely, I think you would beat the shit out of Deji. Oh, by the way, fuck you, Deji. So anyway, I'm gonna put Mr. Poppy in half decent, but I just want you to know, Poppy, I'm rooting for you. Alright, next up we got Ryan Taylor, and that's...
Oh my god, man. Okay.
As soon as Ryan Taylor realized that he was gonna lose, he decided to cock back his neck and headbutt the shit out of DK Money. So because of that, he belongs in dog shit. Alright, next up we got DK Money, and actually I'm gonna go ahead and put him in half decent. And my thought process behind that is that DK Money versus Salt Poppy would be a pretty good fight. That's all. That's the reasoning. I don't know. Alright, next up we got the Mellow Fellow. Oh my god. Listen to me, bro. I do not care that he was an MMA professional back in the day. The fact that they put this on a pay-per-view and made people like you and me pay for it is unforgivable. Especially when they were literally just having a light body spar. Listen, that shit was just embarrassing to watch. I kept looking over my shoulder to make sure my mom didn't walk in while I was watching this nasty ass fight. It would have been very hard to explain. So yeah, the Mellow Fellow, please retire. You belong in dog shit. Alright, next up we got the other half of that terrible body spar, Anthony Taylor. Now this man Anthony Taylor right here is the new Dylan Dennis. But the only difference is that Anthony Taylor is at least active. Actively losing, that is, because this boy sucked. He like 0-5 in his last 5 fights. He's 0-3 in the last 3 pay-per-views he's been in. Meaning we have all had to pay for this man to continuously lose. I even think Jake Paul has already kicked him out of his camp, because Anthony Taylor used to roll around calling himself Jake Paul's sparring partner. And shit, honestly, Jake Paul would probably already have been the champion of the world if he didn't have Anthony Taylor as a sparring partner. And I get it, he's a real MMA fighter too. Okay, then get your ass back in Bellator, bro. Matter of fact, go fight Dylan Dennis to see who's the better clout chaser. And if you thought the Anthony Taylor slander was over, you thought wrong.
What?
Anthony Pretty Boy Taylor lost! He's ass! Okay, next up we got Kristen.
Okay, but honestly, it's not about Anthony Taylor actually. This guy actually, he called out KSI and Daddy to box actually, and he will knock them out. Daddy, KSI though, he will not knock out KSI. And he's called out also Gib as well. Man, I want to see that fight though, man. But KSI ain't knocking KSI out though. Just saying, ain't knocking KSI out.
And this man is so annoying. Bro, him and Ryan Taylor got the same player build and the same personality badges. They both would suck Conor McGregor's dick dry if Conor asked them to. They would be double teaming his shit. What the fuck? And on top of that, Kristen Hamby headbutted Vitali 4 times. And somehow, it still ended up in a tie. That shit should have been a DQ so fast. But since he's from the UK, you know Showstar had to pull some shit. Anyway, this man belongs in dog shit. I don't want to hear it. Alright, next up we got Vitali. And we always knew it was only a matter of time before Vitali stepped in the ring. And honestly, after what he did to that jogger girl, I thought he'd be a lot better. But no, Anyway, although I thought Vitali should have won because he got headbutted 4 times, that doesn't mean I think he was good. So, he goes in dog shit right next to Fuzi. Alright, next up we got King Kenny. So this is about to be very interesting. Because before Kenny even stepped in the ring, I deadass had people telling me that King Kenny versus a Nissan Gib would be a good fight.
No!
That didn't age well at all. Gib would beat his ass. But I am gonna put...
What? Gib versus King Kenny would be a good fight. I mean, King Kenny could have Gib a year ago, but Gib would destroy him.
Kenny in half decent. Now, clearly this is a tough list, but the fact of the matter is that King Kenny lost, and he lost convincingly too. And when you're looking at the half-decent tier, you see Slim Albar and King Kenny. And if you ask me, that would be a pretty good fight, which is exactly why Kenny deserves to be in the same tier list as Slim. And hopefully that's a lesson to all the people that were hyping up King Kenny. At least let these guys get in the ring first. Alright, next up we got FaZe Temper, and yes, I would like to take
he's
this time
going
to say I
high.
told you so. Because I had to be one of the only people calling for a FaZe Temper.
Well, not only me actually, no, not only you actually, but me as well actually. I had a FaZe Temple win as well actually. So I'm communicating over here. I had FaZe Temple winning the fight, but definitely, and I was so surprised that when King Kenny won, I was so surprised. Literally.
Win. So he's massively slept on and 6'4", bro. I'm gonna take that combination any day.
Okay, I need to turn off. I'm
going with Temper by decision. Yeah, y'all called me dumb. What now, bro? What now? Anyway, I'm gonna give Temper a solid alright. I think he surprised everyone with his actual boxing ability, and on top of that, he is 6'4", bro. And I think FaZe Temper would beat everyone in that alright tier list except KSI.
Okay, I was about to say. Oh my god, I was about to say. If you said that he beat everyone, even KSI. Oh my god, man. Yeah.
Everyone with his actual boxing ability, and on top of that, he is 6'4", bro. And I think FaZe Temper would beat everyone in that alright tier list except KSI. But make no mistake, it would be a very long night for KSI. Because don't forget, FaZe Temper had to lose 30 pounds to fight King Kenny. That means he could gain it all back and give KSI a real run for his money. Just saying. Alright, bro. Next up, we got Deji, and oh my god! And look, if you want to see a Deji fan verbally abuse Deji for letting him down, check out these two videos. I don't want to keep repeating myself. Okay, fine, I'll say it one more time. Deji, hear me. I had to go bald because of you. Wow, I was stupid. Stupid for thinking you would be any better. Tell me how you have been boxing for 4 years now and have only gotten worse. How? And that is why I'm proposing a new bet. If Deji and Alex Wasabi rematch, I will lose all my progress and go bald again if Deji wins. That's how confident I am that Deji will lose to Alex Wasabi. I would actually even be confident to say that Bryce Hall and FuziTube would beat Deji's ass. So listen, in my last tier list, I gave Deji the benefit of the doubt and put him in half decent. Despite the fact he was 0-2, I thought he was going to bounce back. I was wrong. But now, it is clear to see that Deji belongs in the bottom of dog shit. Alright, next up we got Mr. Wasabi himself. And yeah, he beat Deji, but honestly, all he really did was just outwork him. And history has clearly showed us that it is not that hard to outwork Deji. So I am really not going to give Alex Wasabi a whole lot of credit for that Deji win. It just wasn't that impressive. But he is slightly better than I thought he was when I made my last tier list. So because of that, I'm going to be moving Alex Wasabi up from dog shit and into half decent. That's why it's baffling to me that KSI really wants to fight Alex Wasabi. But whatever, KSI, go get you that easy W, I guess. But just know, I don't care if KSI beats Wasabi. He is not moving up from the alright tier. The only way I will move KSI up to pretty fucking good is if KSI shows incredible improvement in his actual boxing technique. And real quick, before I finalize my list, I'm actually going to rearrange the order and make it from best to worst per tier. Alright, here we go. Now everyone is in order. So that's the list, man. In his actual boxing technique. And real quick, before I finalize my list, I'm actually going to rearrange the order and make it from best to worst per tier. Alright, here we go. Now everyone is in order. So that's the list, man. And I can't wait for me to fight so I can properly rank myself as well. But until then, I'm out.
Wait a second.
Order and make it from best to worst per tier. Alright, here we go. Now everyone is in order.
Oh, my phone is gonna die soon.
So that's the list, man, and I can't wait for me to fight so I can properly rank myself as well. But until then, I'm out. I'm going to rearrange the order and make it from best to worst per tier. Alright, here we go. Now everyone...
Wait, what? He put Adam Slot in pretty effing good. No, I had Adam there, man. Okay, Alex Maldo, Jake Paul, Hanwoody, Logan Paul, Fisanci, Adam Sandor, Gabe, KSI, Fisanci, Austin Boom, Holder, Jarvis, Slim, Kenny, Stop Poppy, Alsabi, Van Hacker, Give Money, Landon, Bryce, Money Kits, Poozy, Sprint, Somebody, and Productions, Hamaham, Vitality, Anthony Taylor, Ryan Taylor, Christian Humphrey, Melafello, and Deadly. Okay.
Is in order. So that's the list, man. And I can't wait for me to fight so I can properly rank myself as well. But until then, I'm out.
And honestly, why the Adam slot in pretty effing good, man? That man should be. It's not better than KSI, man. Not better than KSI, but yeah. But that man, reaction to Alex Maldo. I'm see you guys next time. Peace.